Thank you so much, Shiva, and the wonderful panel out there. Lacoste,
Prepare
hopefully
for
today we're going to be
battle.
blessed with 8 games of fabulous action and starting it
At
off
least
right
7.
here. Yeah, that's what we want.
Definitely, but yeah, this one should be very interesting. I like how they immediately picked the Batrider as their last pick, and this is the gotcha pick that I want to see on the last pick. There's nothing that Batrider, like when he's playing, he's not afraid of anything. That's just a free Batrider game. He should have a really good time. I want to see. It's been a while since I saw mid-Nature's Prophet, so I want to see how much can he do. Also, he got the panel talked about how this Juggernaut was a great pick against the Darkseer and the Earth Spirit, so they might need the creep skip and just go for a different kind of play, because they cannot pressure Juggernaut underneath.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to be so hard. I mean, we're not seeing any boots early on for Earth Spirit, as often happens. It's instead going to be pulling a lot of regen in towards his laning partner, sending some treants up to the high ground already out of the gate. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to watch this Batrider. It's a pick that feels like has really caught people off guard at various points. Just whether that's because of, you know, people not anticipating that comes out, you forget about it, or just, I mean, it felt like for a little bit it was all over the place. But YOLO Paj playing it this time. And we'll see how he does against his Nature's Prophet in the mid lane.
He should be okay. I mean, Nature's Prophet can TP, so that's like one of his strengths. Let's hype it up.
Oh, Kuro already brought down a little bit low. Can he get out of there? The boundless strike afterwards, and immediately to be brought down. He got thrown first blood.
Avir's not as strong as the hero was. In the previous patch, the 3 extra seconds on level 1 Shikuchi is pretty big deal. It would not save him here, but something to be worried about. I've seen throughout this tournament viewers like dying a couple of times or getting harassed way more because like they're still getting used to that Shikuchi not being available when they need it.
Something that he's definitely going to need to watch for in this one, and already they are doing the old runaround. GH getting chased down by Tims. This Monkey King has consistently been a force, and Mind Control doesn't have level 2 yet, so no chance for him to get away. Another death. Tims picking up that kill.
It's a great start. I mean, they're sacrificing FBZ on the bottom a little bit, but yeah, he is staying away from the CS, has 0 CS, collecting some XP, and if they can grab another, they know he does not have a roll. Good boundless.
Yeah, GH is just going to get brought down again, and I don't know if this gets a heck of a lot easier.
No, he cannot play aggressor right now, so they will be able to reset. That Prophet will need some help. Like, they will definitely need the helper out, and Monkey King already TP'd back to the bottom.
Yeah, I mean, that start of the tri-lane, it's LTW playing on the gyrocopter, and at least so far, I mean, as you would expect when you put 3 heroes top, he's having a great game.
He is. He had a great tournament so far. He's been really enabled, and he was definitely feeling himself on certain heroes, especially Tiny. He had a great performance, and he's off to a really good start in this one.
You know, it's interesting. I saw him over at like the breakfast area the other day, and he just looked incredibly cheery. You know, sometimes he's up there on stage, he looks all serious. This guy, he's a happy little guy. This count is going to get pulled on in now, and GH turns onto him. Find that kill on to the Disruptor. Troll and GH get an active early.
Darkseer, one of the heroes that enables like a lot of these fours, especially Earth Spirit and Clockwork, and then you always have this kill threat. Yopaj now on the mid lane has more mana to work with. The Disruptor dying, gonna refill the bottle to give a bit more pressure. I don't think Miracle should die until like Batrider gets level 6, but also Miracle can also play it a bit differently and try to like rotate on the side lanes. Once he hits level 6, the damage coming out from the Wrath of Nature is gonna be really good.
Absolutely. Well, another solid move now at 4 minutes in. We're seeing a less than 1,000 gold lead and 21-9, 20-1. All the lanes looking pretty good for Nigma.
They are. I mean, this game is pretty even, but there are some stacks being made right now. Darkseer can easily clear those, and of course, also Gyrocopter can clear it.
Absolutely. Well, again, a movement up. And actually able to kill ILTW down on the bottom side of the map.
We've seen this lane. Dead Prophet plus Monkey King. It has been super popular from Tundra. I believe they played it 2 or 3 times, and it's just working out so well. Another roll.
Oh, nicely played. Skem slowed down there. This is the thing, right, of course, is they're going to go for the spin, try and bring it down the Darkseer, but surge away. Damn, no points yet for that glimpse. I guess that's one thing you can do as well. Like, obviously, Juggernaut really hard to play into in this lane, but if they can isolate that Disruptor, he's going to be easy picking.
Oh, yes. I mean, once they decide to go on him, and here we go again. Big back.
No spin. This is a big amount of trouble. Jackie getting chased down, but a good kinetic field is going to keep him alive. GH still running in very tanky on this Earth Spirit.
He's respecting the healing ward.
Yeah.
And underneath the tower, so they're going to be full HP. A bit low on mana, but they have still, you know, the kill potential, the turnaround potential whenever there's a Blade Fury, but we'll definitely need a bit more mana. I like this. He has Gauntlets of Strength that I think actually saved him there, having that extra 60 HP, and he's going to go for the Soul Ring, so have that, I'm going to say infinite mana, but being able to use the spin and use the healing ward is going to be a great pickup on Jug.
I love to see it. At least so far so good up there for him, sitting top of the CS. Bat Rider and Death Prophet. I mean, do you see any of those like early rotations? Because it feels like obviously it would be the Nature's Prophet that might do it first and foremost, and actually it's instead going to be Nigma Galaxy. Move on in here.
Fortified their structures.
And can they get any extra pressure on? They're forcing Yopaj off.
A good read from Yopaj. He understands something fishy's going on, but this is going to be a lot of damage on the tower. This might actually, they might kill the tower. Two supports rotating.
Dude.
We've seen Nigma play like this. Both supports leaving the lanes early on. Yopaj going in.
On in. Tims is off to the side. They go for the big old
He's dead.
He's just gone. Thought that they could find a kill there on a Miracle, but not going to happen. Instead, Tims is going to be the one that is under fire and getting pummeled. These treants. Girl runs on further forward looking for Skem, but the roll is there. They kill Tims. They're going to take the tower. They are owning it.
Yeah, this reminds me against their game against Thundra, where both the GH and Kuro were making really aggressive moves early on, and they collapsed in the mid tower pre-10 minutes, and then like the whole jungle opened up. So this Batrider pick looked like really good, but look at the CS. He has 22 CS compared to Nature's Prophet 40. It's a big deal. Let's just swap to the network real quick. Yeah, he has more than 1,000 advantage already.
This is absolutely what they're hoping for. And again, the panel talked about, oh my god, is he dead? FBZ in some trouble. Caught there with the Sprout summoning the tree. Its body blocks coming out as well. Do they have enough to bring him down? Tims can only look on. Throws out the Boundless Strike to try and stop the pressure. But now the rolling comes from GH, and he's on a killing spree. And guess what? They're here with Treants. This could be more damage onto another tower.
Nigma is playing so fast. And this is the Nigma that we've seen throughout the tournament, where they just move so quickly. And this is going to be a great timing on the Orchid from Miracle. Just, you know, Power Treads, Magic Wand for the laning stage. And now they start with the pressure on this Tier 1 tower.
And I mean, again, this has been the thing that we've watched for in this tournament is how quickly can the teams come online? How quickly can they start taking objectives? And if you got an Nature's Prophet mid,
tower really very hard to bring down, and always very annoying, hard to find.
Look at this timing now. Smoke up, Darkseer, Earth Spirit. They have the mechanism done. They have the Orchid completed. This is like their power timing right at this moment. But are they going to bring everybody? Boom is already up here with 3 heroes. This could turn south really quickly if they're not careful. Roll through, finds one, magnetize there, all the 2, and vacuum wall, chase down, looking for more Miracle right on top of all of them. The combo was there, easy as pie, and now Jackie trying to get away as well. But GH, he's not going to let you go. They keep reapplying magnetize. They've got the it's not going to happen. They got BK, or excuse me, they got Mechanism, they got everything.
Okay, I don't think Omni was needed there. Maybe he misclicked or something, because there were like 8 Treants and 5 heroes that shared the damage. So this is going to be a tower. Great read from GH, rolling, doing exactly where... I think he was looking for a Monkey King, because this is where Monkey loves to sit on the trees, and he actually finds Disruptor instead.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It is not often that you see a play like this that quickly. Jackie realizes I am no place to be around here, and the spin comes a second too late. Can't TP out afterwards. Pretty stuff coming from Nigma. And right into the pit afterwards. With all those levels that they got there on the Kuro, they've got minus armor for days.
They have enough. They have enough sustained. There is mind control with Smack, but they're going in. Static Bomb doesn't hit anyone.
It's not where they needed to be. Kuro runs through all of them, getting some good vision. Tim's still chasing. They have the healing ward out there. GH going to be pulled back in time. Lapse Kuro tries to get away, but these heroes are dead, so a bit too far forward for Nigma. And now, boom, if they can take this with Exorcism.
They can, but mind control's half HP.
No, not like this for Nigma, and boom, they hit the perfect timing.
I mean, using Exo and going inside the Roche pit was crucial. Like, Static Storm did not hit anyone, but they still decided to take that fight. Lasso was finally used, the good Lasso, and we're gonna see Jackie pick up the Roche. Oh man, I feel this. This game's gonna be good.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's one of those moments. Miracle is just going in right now. Wants to run into everybody. Why not? They drop down the wall, but Miracle almost hit the mechanism, comes out, trying to live right at the end, but it won't be enough. And now GH hoping to get a little bit of extra damage. That magnetizing, that's going to be enough for the cleanup. They keep on chasing forward for more. Kuro spots out Scam, has the bugs on him. Now another roll. They chase forward looking for more. LCW's in trouble, but the rest of Nigma is there to back him up. Jackie needs to get out of there, but he is also going to go down. But Yopaj, can he stack up enough of the damage? Can they start to get the sticky napalm stacks up high enough? Stun there, perfectly. Onto one, silence afterwards, still looking for the chase. Jackie healing more down, doing everything to answer for them, and Yopaj immediately there gonna run into Kuro, gets off that silence, and slow steady beatdown. Will it be enough? Time lapse to get away? In the end.
Kuro messed up.
Yeah, he gets caught.
He should not have used Shikuchi before. It's like, he's gonna know for the next time. It was also very close. You know, in that kind of situation, you're playing against 5 Weaver, but also trying to save Lasso because you do not want to use it, but the Weaver runs away, then you're in a lot of trouble.
Goodness gracious, that was close. Yopaj thinking about chasing. Did GH just serve himself up on a platter? Flame break, able to catch, but on the wrong side, and that gets him away. I mean, you look at the situation of this game, and it's just high-level heroes for this point in time. There's been a lot of fighting back and forth. 21 kills in 17 minutes. We do have a little bit of a lull here after the Aegis got cleared, but just going to try and pick up those next set of items and then maybe go in for another round.
Radiant's bottom tower has
one
a
up front
situation.
Has the initiation. Who do they find? Just off the mark. They can't quite get him. Oh, he was able to dodge, but there it is. The pullback, the vacuum, already used though. Yopaj, BKB now controlling onto one. Will it be enough to kill off Miracle? Static Storm also catching on the rest of Nigma. They're in trouble. Omni Slash onto the Darkseer. They find that kill too. 2 cores already. Now Kuro in trouble, and GH maybe can get away, but they get the glimpse back, pull back. Any way to cancel it? No. Really heads up play coming out from Nigma on the supports, but the cores have already gone down, and Kuro looks to make an escape. We'll be able to get up there to the north.
Yeah, boom. I mean, this game back and forth, what we love to see. There was no gyrocopter. There was also no BKB on gyro. And Miracle with this build, he's full on damage, Witchblade plus Orchid. But once he gets a BKB, he's gonna have an easier time fighting, even though they have like 3 abilities that go through magic immunity. Roll misses, which bought a little bit of time there. Like, they definitely wanted to burst the Death Prophet immediately. She dies in the end, and also like good Wukong's command. It's not that much damage, but like they have a lot of circles, you know. Wukong's command, Static Storm, and against Juggernaut, there's nothing that can stop his like spin, so that's one of the issues that Nigma is gonna face. Because Juggernaut, he is farm. He's on the top of the network right now.
Tim's breaks it, and they are under vision now. Looking forward for more. Yopaj there, but all of these Nigma heroes underneath a ward. BKB out afterwards, and now the turn. Greaves are out. GH trying to get a little bit away from the Batrider there. Now looking for more. Tims is going to jump out of there. Does he manage to escape all the way? It looks like it. And they're actually going to glimpse away Miracle.
Omni Slash, Juggernaut just TP out.
Tims
not on top of it.
now looking to make something happen there. The jump in, the Static Storm onto both of them again, but the BKB is out from LTW. FBZ enough to kill off Mind Control, and LTW just has to TP away. No other answer. Another death on the core of Nigma, and well, they find themselves another. Why not? Atos out, Kuro in some trouble, throws the time lapse, and a secondary dust with the chase down. All the bugs in the Boundless Strike. It's enough to get that bug.
Illusion.
So another 13-13 moment for us, as even in the kill score, even in the net worth, is there a team that you feel like is more happy with the state of the game at the moment?
I'd say Boom, because their lineup is like really well suited for the late game. Oh, here we go. Lasso, BKB is on cooldown.
BKB, oh.
I mean, that would be not even saving, but they use a lot. They use a lot to get that kill, but it's still worth it. 2 minutes until possible Roche respawn. One thing that I mentioned, and I think it's going to play out in the favor of Boom, is them having BKB piercing abilities. Like you have Exorcism, you have Lasso, and Omni Slash. So Gyrocopter's never going to feel like super safe coming into the fight, even during the BKB. If that Prophet gets on top of him, he still needs to respect the damage.
Nicely done there. GH rolls in, finds the opening, and Miracle there to play cleanup afterwards. Yeah, that's going to be something to watch for, definitely. And, you know, he's kind of alone here. He's going to spot Kuro. As he go for the solo kill, it looks like it. So pull back in. Do they have the silence? Even dropping the Static Storm on that one just to secure the finish. So everything dropped down, and now maybe looking for more. GH gets the rollout. Can't catch up to him. LTW not in range of the glimpse there, it looks like.
Yeah, 2 ultis for a position 5, but if you look at the net worth, Weaver is more farmed than all 3 other supports in this game. So I think it's worth it.
Just another one of those by virtue of having that bottom tower taken so early. Roll in. Finds Tim's. If they do anything afterwards, they get it. Vacuum back onto both. Scam in trouble now. These early movements, and GH has just been having a heyday on his Earth Spirit.
It's been too long since we've seen GH Earth Spirit in action, and it's always a pleasure. Because there's always a threat. They can smoke in if they outpush the lanes, and smoke with the Exorcism, they take it so fast.
GH rolls in, tries to find FBZ. He's a little bit out of position right now, but Scam is there with the Static Storm. Has to be careful, drops it, catches Kuro. Some trouble, has the Sprout, trying to keep him alive. Boundless Strike pushback, and Kuro going to fall. Now afterwards, they drop down the Wukong's command, able to find the back wall. Is there any follow-up? They do a good chunk of damage, but Nigma is already dropping so quickly. Darkseer is about to die. Mind Control brought down low. Essence Ring, everything to keep him alive. Can they do anything else afterwards? Mind Control tries to run, turns his illusion now onto Scam, but with those ghosts chasing, they're eventually going to find the finish. There just wasn't a follow-up after the back wall, and well, they turn onto LTW. He too will die. Great combo and good play coming out from Boom.
Yeah, they catch Weaver before he can get any spells off. No buyback. Yeah, Kuro just got his buyback. He would definitely love to use it immediately. There's no Exorcism, so I think Boom needs to be careful. I'm not sure if they can just go inside, because Nigma will respawn.
Atos, Kuro is already there. Run in. Buyback now comes from Miracle. Can they take this fight? Taj running out. Miracle on the far side finds Scam. This is pretty good. Turn again. They buy back on GH. Jackie trying to chase, looking for the kill on a Miracle. Has to BKB and TP out afterwards. GH rolls in, but now the silence comes out. So they got him caught. Scam bought back into this too, so they're going to have the glimpse to pull GH in that much closer. One by one, they lose Nigma. Kuro is also likely to fall here. The silence comes out, and just immaculate play from Boom.
It is pretty clean. 2 buybacks used on both sides, and in the end, Boom is victorious. So this Roche belongs to Boom. I don't see Nigma fighting without the Earth Spirit. He's gone for 55 seconds. Exorcism will be online in 50. They will have Lasso in 15. So, like, they need to be careful. Batrider also just hit level 20. Like the BKB piercing abilities that we talked about. Oh, another back.
Back wall goes in with LTW, but Miracle's not there either. Mind Control now in trouble. He's going to be glimpsed all the way back into the pit, but just to his death. And the decision to go back in right there is going to get punished heavily, and they keep looking for more. Boom, get another 2 kills. Some struggles coming out now for Nigma as they're looking to ways to deal with this Boom lineup that is now going to get another Roche.
Maybe if Nigma had Earth Spirit alive, but without him, I just don't think they have enough control. And we mentioned multiple times those BKB piercing abilities. Lasso, you use it on a target. They still have enough physical damage coming up with the Death Prophet and the Juggernaut. And now the Scotty is done. He's going to pick up the Shard as well on top of Aegis. I mean, it says 5k gold lead, but with this Aegis, the net worth should just increase. There's also a lot of towers that they can
need something else on Nigma.
Darkseer has a shard, so now there's going to be a normal punch, which is okay punch, 3 out of 5, nothing spectacular, not an excellent punch. I just wish the warding was better. And now up to a high ground.
Yeah, they've got sentries down, they've got everything. Exorcism continuing to sit there pretty. Silence out onto the jug. Middle ward. It's been used, but now they pull him back in, and this is ILT ILTW can't afford to go down right now. ILTW dies, no buyback. Boom, just blowing this game wide open.
This is the power of Batrider. Once he has that, you know, 2 items, BKB plus a Blink Dagger, and if there's nothing that can pierce BKB, he's gonna always feel safe just jumping in and dragging the target back.
Miracle gonna get found there. The root comes out. BKB needs to back away. Miracle TPs afterwards. And the back wall onto 3, but there's no follow-up. There's just nothing there to combo together with it. Static Storm down now on to Mind Control. He is gonna get taken down as well. Boom. It's all too easy for them.
And Miracle managed to kill a tier 3 tower bottom, so the racks are exposed. And they also have nothing that, you know, if Batrider used his ulti, they cannot stop Miracle from TP. So that's one thing that he needs to be careful about. Jackie going for that tier 3 right now.
We'll see if they can make anything happen here. I mean, Miracle's again going to push out this bottom lane. It's a little bit of a thorn in the side of Boom, but
it's the best thing he can do right now. They cannot fool 5-5 against Boom.
No, and they're moving in. They've taken that tier 3 tower, so one set of racks already down. A second one exposed. ILTW trying to hold off as long as possible as these treants are going to push out. If they can find a way to hold here, and it can be 1 racks against 2, things could maybe look better, but you can see they're already bringing back Yopaj. Nigma, they've got to look for something here. They need to find a kill. How to get on the board.
It might be one of those desperation smokes when Aegis is about to expire, which is going to be in minute and 20 seconds, and this is going to be their, you know, Hail Mary play. But he was almost on top of him.
Yeah. Just give him the benefit of the doubt as Miracle there is going to get found. BKB TP's out of there. And ILTW wanting to escape, but Yopaj, he's got him. The lasso is there, waiting till the last second with the Omni Slash down.
The style points from Yopaj, did not use it immediately. And the next lasso is going to be back online in 50.
It's so crazy. They lose the gyrocopter yet again, and if they need to, can wait out for the next Aegis as this one is about to expire, or maybe a chance here, an opportunity, but Yopaj, BKB popped. Miracle shows up, they want to make something happen here. Can they roll through, hit it perfectly? No, it will not happen, never a chance.
It looked like he connected for a second.
He rolled on the other side and was able to do the magnetize. I think it wore out right at the last second there. But Lotus picked up 4 GH, and well, Kuro, he's going to be brought down as well.
Jack with the plays, he knew exactly where Weaver's going to go back. He's like 1 Mississippi, 2, 3, 4, and gets him immediately. Full BKB done on him, level 23, going for the Bastard next to have an extra bit of lockdown and control.
Tower has a nasty situation.
This is the cherry on top right now for the way that this game has gone. And again, like, you take a look at the graph, right? It's been relatively even up until that point when it wasn't. And then it just went really bad.
Thank you, Gabe. You are a true Dota analyst.
That's right. I'm ready to go. Oh, he wanted to go for the punch, but he got the spin in time, and now the pullback. ILTW, he's going to drop. They go for the Boundless Strike. Catch now onto GH. Nowhere left for him to go. The Static Storm afterwards, but he was able to get the rollout. Unfortunately, there's this ability called Glimpse. And, well, for Boom, never in doubt. They're taking the last set of racks here. Clean as can be from them. There's still, I guess, one more up on that top side, but nonetheless, this is going to be another tier 3 tower taken, barring a miracle. They do have that here. Punch. The punch, unfortunate, looking a little bit too normal right now. They go onto the melee racks, back wall, hits onto 2 of them, spinning in, right on top of Mind Control, backs out of there, silence, Manta, and then he walks away afterwards. The chase is not there, the damage is not there, Boom is there, and they are not stopping. Kuro rolls through onto everybody, silence comes out, Mind Control looking for it, but there was a BKB reaction just in time, can't get off the normal punch, the fear comes out afterwards. Mind Control, barely able to hop away from that one. And actually, for a second there at least, they get the vacuum back. FBZ brought down low. He's going to be the sacrifice left behind.
There's still that barrel we talked about on the top lane, the range one, and they will respect to try to get
out, maybe lose Disruptor here as well, but considering what they got, it's still pretty big. GH trying to fish, he's trying to get whoever he can.
Set.
Now they have 2 Lotus Orbs. Wish these 2 Lotus Orbs came a bit early for Nigma. Like there was this fight in the mid lane that Weaver was so close. I think he needed 200 gold to get it. It could have been an item, you know.